big one there as you've got currently 16 against 6 Buckeyes and Louisville. Both teams undefeated. Louisville 4-0 at home. Buckeyes first game away from the shotty there. They're going to go out there and take a shot. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Also, the Vikings. I mentioned them playing Louisville. They've got their next one. They don't play until Wednesday, so we'll be able to preview that more coming up later on this week. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to get out there for Wednesday's game. They've got Toledo down at the Wolstein Center. We'll talk about that coming up here this week as well. I mentioned Tom Hamilton. Oh, dude, the Blue Jacket. Well, tomorrow we're going to talk with Doug Plagans, the voice of the Lake Erie Monsters. We'll catch up on the weekend that was 1-1 for the Monsters, but as well, bad news I saw for the Columbus Blue Jackets is they lost their center for 6 weeks now. He's going to be out as if they haven't had enough struggles here. 6-15-2, only 14 points to start the season. And now even more issues there as well for the Jackets. I'm going to talk to Dougie about that, his thoughts on the slow start to the season thus far. A lot of injuries and issues there clogging them up. We'll talk some hockey tomorrow, Monsters and Jackets with Doug Plagans. Let's see, tomorrow's Tuesday. That means Jeff Gorman from Indians101.com will be here tomorrow. We'll not only talk about some more stuff with Tribe, free agency, and things like that, but how about the latest? What was that I just saw while we were on the air, just before we went on the air, actually. Nelson Cruz. A lot of people had mentioned him. I was never big Nelson Cruz guy, but I just thought I get it, and we talked about him at the trade deadline, but he wanted a lot of, man, you're talking about a Nick Swisher deal. My man just signed 4 years, $57 million with the Seattle Mariners. Isn't that almost exactly the same type of deal that the Indians made with Swisher? And when you look at the age and where he's going, Cruz is 34, and I got it. He hit 40 home runs last year. I'm with you. That's not exactly the same as signing Nick Swisher coming off of 24 home runs, but he had 40 home runs last year, but at the same time, he had PED issues in the past. That's always a very tricky slope there and a question mark as far as signing a guy. And I'm just going to say, power hitters, very quickly, they could be paying Jason Giambi in a couple of years $13-14 million. And I don't mean the real Jason Giambi. I mean Nelson Cruz on this incredibly overpriced deal. That may be a great deal in the first year of it, maybe the first two, but I don't want to owe that cat the rest of that $57 million when he's closing in on 38. As well. Hey, you know what? I see that. I saw that, Bruce. There's no offer or no contract yet, but Fernandez, the pitcher for the Marlins, 6 years, $40 million. The Marlins hope he takes it because that dude's going to be, we've seen him, stud and a half right there. That kid, fireballer. That's a good deal for him too. He's leaving some on the table, but it's how do you come from across the water and then you come over? How do you turn away that much money, even if you know that you're leaving some potential free agent money on the table? That's a good team friendly deal there too as well for them. Something along the lines of what the Tribe will be working out with Kluber here. But we'll talk about that Cruz deal tomorrow with Jeff Gorman from Indians101.com. Dr. Football Bill Check is in the house. We'll talk about some Monday Night Football, the Browns, Johnny Football, all of that stuff. We'll talk more about Mike Pettin's comments today as he's speaking with the media as we speak. We'll talk about all of that tomorrow. Doug Plagans will be here. We're talking Cavs and Vikings and Monsters, and we're talking Browns and Buckeyes, and who knows? Oh my, right here. You know how we do it. So come on back and do it with the same bad time, same bad channel, live at noon, right here on the Sports Fix across the Sports Fix Radio Network. We love you, Cleveland. By the way, comments just keep coming in. Bring them all night long. Facebook.com/The Sports Fix. Twitter @The Sports Fix CLE. Keep the conversation going until we meet back here tomorrow, live on The Fix. We love you, Cleveland. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, we love everybody, by the way. We established that before, not just Cleveland. We love you all, and we'll see you all tomorrow. And friends, bring them. We don't bite. Tomorrow, right here on The Fix.
Long nights, cold weather, it ain't nothing pretty. So much hate up in this itty bitty city. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Put your hands up in the air, everybody say yeah, yeah, yeah.